Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Twisted Koi. And you, Mustang, Mustang, oh, I've got to get this right now. Mustang Koi, Australia. I see you, my brother. I see you. I'm sure that's right. I'll put it in the bottom if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, dude. But yeah, he's cracking along over in Australia doing a top job. So if you could pop across there and give him a like and a subscribe and everything, tell him the Twisted One sent you. I'm in the front garden at the moment with my lovely daughter, who's been doing digging and shoveling for me. Bless her. Hey, chick.
It's supposed to be working.
Shh.
Lunch break, people.
Extended lunch break. So yeah, that's just the last of that pile there that we're getting shot off into the new bed, and there will be, I think, another layer, possibly two, but that will drop down or start to drop down as soon as I start soaking it with a hose and pounding it with the rake, which is what we want anyway, because we want all the loose stuff to go into the bottom and then continue filtering through, because this is absolutely bone dry. Spoken to my man Brad, and he's going to be sorting out a mattock for us. And our Amy loves swinging about tools, so she's looking forward to that one once she's finished work again. Once she's finished work, that is. So yeah, let me spin you around again. We go from there. We got the planter. That's going to be the concrete pad for the barbecue. And then we come round. The acers are doing really well. Jordan's workmate, he's taken the last 3 bags of the rubble and the wood later. That's the last of the flint to go on the beds once we finish, to stop the firkin cat from shitting on it. And then it's just a case of getting rid of the soil here, because I've also noticed, because of the level that the patio is going to be, I'm going to be able to take these stakes out and whatnot, because the patio will actually be just under my damp course there. So, but I will, like I did with the steps, I will leave a channel that's full of gravel. But yeah, that's going to be a result. And we're looking, well, I say we're looking, Susan and Jordan are looking at getting an oil drum, cutting off and turning that into a barbecue, and then me building around it. So these excess bricks and that will come in handy, I would say. I mean, this this broken patio slab has been used and moved about 8 or 9 times now. But anyway, let me take you through to the other side. Yeah, first off, I would like to say, well, where's my I tell you what, the sun might not be out, but it's freaking warm out there, I'll tell you. I was really chuffed on how the 2,000 subscriber draw went. In fact, let me take a seat a second. Yeah, on how the 2,000 subscriber giveaway draw has gone. I can't actually. Well, I can fuck up. Where's my freaking tablet? Give me 2 seconds. Right. Got the emails up on my tablet now, so I can actually let you know exactly what was said. The gentleman Mark, who won the Shiro Tsuri and the food, he's really touched me, and he's really touched the person who is going to be reciprocating, and I've spoken to both, and one is absolutely dead cert that's what he wants to do. And the reciprocant says thank you very much. So I will read what Mark's put, but I will redact a couple of things just because personal info and stuff. But basically, the long and the short of it. Hi Vincent, I think I won number 5. If it's possible, could I give it to Ads Koi, as I know he lost one of his fish and he's been suffering a bit. Just trying a little bit, hang on, just to try help a little bit, but if it's fine, just thought, try and give him a little boost. Thanks. Now, that's the community spirit that it gets me. It really does. And when I spoke to Ads this morning, it blew him away as well. And Ads has said yes, thank you very much, and he will do a video that response. But yeah, it's things like that that just totally blow me away. Which brings me on to the next one, which was prize number 6, and that was our Craig from Scrag 68. And due to personal circumstances that I am not going to go into, period, that stays with me, but he is no longer able to come down and collect prize number 6, which was the pom-pom tree and the bonsai set. Now, Craig actually said to me, you can either redraw it or give it to Rocket Boy. I spoke to Rocket Boy, and Rocket Boy's instant response was, put it back in the tin and redraw it. So, guys, this is what the community is about. It's pulling together and helping one another and being there. It's... yeah. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to come back to you in a second. My apologies. Having this happening after the weekend we had, yeah, it really has lifted me, because we came down on Saturday morning to find Jordan's large turtle led on the bottom of the tank. Yeah, devastated all of us. And then later on in the afternoon, I had to do the humane thing and the kind thing to Lumpy, the Shiro, that was given to me by Adam and Amanda Beyer, because the lump itself had started getting bigger and she was spending more and more time on the bottom of the pond. So rather than watch her deteriorate, I had to say goodbye to Lumpy as well. So yeah, it's been a bit of a weekend. So the response from the giveaway is just thank you guys, thank you, because that's what I've been trying to create, is that community spirit where people are there for one another. Anyway, enough of that. The fryer up near the surface today. I don't go too close when they're up on the surface, because otherwise they just shoot off. But they are all eating well. Well, what we do see of them. I'll try and get a little bit closer if I'm a bit slow. I'll zoom you out a little bit. But yeah, they're all doing extremely well. I'm not sure what the temperature is in there. We'll have a check on that in a minute. So, and they're on decapsulated brine shrimps here. Now I've been stood here for a while. They'll start coming up to the surface. I'm not sure if you can actually see what I'm seeing, but yeah, as I was saying, at the moment they're on decapsulated brine shrimp, frozen Daphnia cubes defrosted, and new Forest Koi Farm stage 2. I'm gonna be I've got to speak to him first, but I'm gonna borrow Rocket Boy's blender. And I'm going to blend up some Takazuma Junior Premium and bang that in with it as well, once the temperatures hit a little bit higher. In fact, talking about temperatures, let's fucking check it while we're on the subject. The ones in the growing on tank are doing absolutely fantastic. So, I don't know, a lot of them are staying near the surface now. Maybe they're starting to associate movement with food. Yeah, we're only at 15.8 degrees and I want to be hitting sort of like 16 to 18 before I start even thinking about putting any type of growth food in there. But the ones in the there's the fish in question, Kaneko Shiro Atsuri. That is going to be going to Mark. There's the Ginran Sorogoi, and it's knocked its mouth, so we'll be having that out later. Not happy. They always say it comes in fucking threes, don't they? But main pond's doing alright. Hey, Mr. Makashi. At the moment, all these want to do is eat, and I'm hoping to get them out later, because I've still got a raised scale on my Sorogoi here, and there was one down near the tail. So yeah, gotta get her out and give her a go over, even if it's just to clean the area up and dab some Tamadine on it. I don't think it's going to need a full strip down clean. Little ones in here flying along. Right. Turn the air off. Chuck a bit of food in. Tell you the skin on Rennie's Kikasui is absolutely out of this world. Absolutely stunning. So Rennie and Seska, take as long as you want building pond, don't you worry. Safe here with me. Yeah, but it's going to be a stunning fish, that one. Really is. Mark Gardner fish as well, so. But yeah, that sprinkle is gone. See you later. Adios. As you can see, the water is crystal clear. And the good thing with the Junior Premium, it's not a fast sinking. You know, some will drop quickly, and some, if you look across the surface, will actually stay on the surface and then sink very, very slowly. Like that one is doing over there. But yeah, really, really happy with them. In fact, they have one more little pinch. And as you can see, it sinks relatively slowly, but as you can see, you've got bits there that are still floating. As soon as they get a bit of disturbance, they then gently sink down. And they're all over it like, why don't I? So yeah, that's where we're at fish wise. I have been thinking, and I've ever since we rebuilt it, I knew I should have fucking squared it off when we had the chance, but I didn't, and I'm suffering for it now. And that is the dead spots in the corners because of the shape, because it sort of like goes this big out here and it goes inwards like that, so I've got like unequal corners, and I've come to the conclusion that having the backy shower where it is isn't helping that, because that is bang in the middle of that back wall, and it is bang in front of said bottom drain. Duh! Fucking think about it, Vincent, you dick. So, yeah, I have been thinking about it. For the last few days, it's been rattling around my head, and the more I think about it, the more I keep thinking, you dozy prat. But the plan is, I'm going to have to take the fucking spray bars out and quite possibly make new ones because of it. But the plan is you see where my net is sat there like that. It's going to go there. And the reason I'm going to move it from there to over there is because I've got the in on the skimmer over here. Now, that is a 10,000 litre an hour pump, but that is only running at 75%. It will go down, and the only reason it's running at 75% at the moment is because I've disturbed the dead spot areas so that it can get picked up. Get some down to the drain and some swept to the corner and up in the air so that the skimmer can get it. Don't have a hoover because they're a pain in the fucking arse. So I do it the old school way, air and brush. But that aside, what was I saying? No, it's gone again now, isn't it? But anyway, the plan is if I get it over there, it will then give me a little bit of flow, and then at some point I am going to have to look at an air pump to chuck in corners or chuck a air stone in corners until the time where we are actually able to completely rebuild it and go from there, because then there will be a couple of bypasses in when and if, well, it's not if, but when we do rebuild it, the main filtration line will be run on airlift, and the shower will be running on a mid-feed and the skimmer. But that's long way ahead now. So, and talking about me shower, a few more plugs there to try and get in the old holes. See, they're up on the surface again. I'll give them a sprinkle of food in a minute. But yeah, that's the plan, is move that from there onto there. Now if I do it right, that front edge will end up overhanging the pond anyway, which should to a degree negate me needing to make a tray for it for the time being. Back to you later. Here we go. Look at all the ichor ones up on the surface. Yeah, doing absolutely sweet. When I get back and I've had my dinner, we'll give them their last feed of the evening, get the front garden tidied up, and I'll show you what my daughter Susan and myself have managed to get done today. I'm chuffed to bits. Hey, cupcakes. Oh, that's dinner done. Tidied up out here. Oh, I can't thank my daughter enough. Well, Susan's been getting in and cracking on as well, but yeah, absolutely awesome job. The planter is almost fully full, and that's with riddled soil. I have had to pull and start pulling all the brickwork out from round the edges because it had pushed outwards where it was all just dry stone. So I am going to have to take them out and then put a little bit of concrete down and whatnot and rebuild that with some sand and cement. But yeah, a few more changes in here, and oh, it is starting to look wicked. Look. So yeah, there's the plant bed, and of course this slab will run in line with there. It's just we wanted to make sure there was enough bricks to go around that front edge. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have the where's my little bit of slab? There we are. So I'm going to sand and cement these bricks into place on top of there, running level with this edge, and then the slab itself will butt up against the brickwork then, like so. So we will be raising it just a, well, I say raising it, we're just maintaining the level that we've got. So yeah, still got a bit more soil to go on there, because once I hit that with the hose pipe a few times, that's going to drop pretty darn sweet. So yeah, Susan's patio area is plodding along nicely. And the thing is, see, until we get the patio done, we can't hold Koituberfest 2023. And that is going to happen. There will be another Koituberfest, but once we get this patio down, because I can't invite loads of people to Twisted Towers and try and squeeze them in the back garden now, can I? Fucking hell, could you imagine it? Talking about the back garden, now I'm all tidied up out here. I'm going to go out there and do the last feed-ins of the evening, and I'll take you with me. And so yeah, this is what I mean, is where I've got the bricks going all the way around. I maintained a gap between what I built and the wall, because as you can see, me damp course is there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both courses of bricks out, then I'm going to lay a nice course of flint, and then I'll start me re-brick straight on top of that. And again, we'll be leaving a gap between the wall and the bricks that I put in, just to maintain that air gap by the old damp course. Oh look, these were pond plants that were growing in the veg filter. Guess where they're going? Looks like you're going to the multi-bay. No, maybe not that bit, but that one will though. And this thing grows voraciously. I don't know what it's called. I know it's a water plant, because I originally got it off a Ma, and it throws out these little fronds like strawberry plants do. So yeah, that can go out the back. Fuck her. So stupid dog barking at me coming in the house, I ask you. So yeah, before we shut the lid, we'll give these kiddies their last little sprinkle. Good healthy sprinkle all the way around. If you look really carefully, you'll see them, they're just under the waterline. A good old sprinkle around the whole pond. Oh, sprinkling it too fucking far. So yep, that's their sprinkle. Oh shit, now I've just given fucking headache. But what we will do is we shall put said plant in the old veg filter, or veg filter section of the multi-bay. And as you can see, the calla lilies are really starting to take off in there now. Cordata's doing well, and so is the grass, and we do have a little bit of a calla lily there, and now we got that one. So yeah, we got that one there. Also got a bit of lily floating in there, so if anyone needs a bit of lily, give me a shout. Look at the state of this. I mean, Jesus Christ. I've seen tidier fucking pikeys. I've said it before, I'll say it again, but that's just disgraceful. And you wonder why I put a fucking 6-foot fence up in the front. Yeah, that's just as bad. Fucking jujus, I tell you. I don't know how people can live like it, you know. Just a basic fucking clean and tidy is fucking nothing really, is it? I don't know. Anyway, these know what time it is. The old snower saggy's starting to put a bit of body on. Fuck knows what happened there, but yeah, as I was saying, the snower saggy is starting to put a bit of body on. And because we were so focused on the front garden, but the three of us, we didn't get round to doing the bowling up of the fish. So look, that's gone already. So yeah, I'll give them one more little spladoosh. One more good spladoosh, there we go. Goshki's finally started to put a bit of body on as well. And then what we do is we get a little flick up the back. That's them for today. I have got to get a couple of screws in that fucking shelf, it's driving me nuts. And everyone else knows the routine. We shut that one, we flick that one. I'm definitely going to have to get some screws on that fucking shelf. And then we here, we switch that air pump off as well. And we go, evening kiddies. You can also have if I can get the fucking lid open, you can also have another couple of handfuls of them. They've had a few today already. Right, let's get you lot. Oh, I better shut that and take that in, otherwise the fucking slugs will have it. So get that open. What I'll do is if I put 1, 2, 3. And then we go in there, they're doing alright. So yeah, that's them fed, Shut that. So yeah, because we got so focused on the front garden, and I'm not complaining because, like I said, don't get the front garden done, we can't hold Fest, can we? So yeah, we've got to get that done. But tomorrow, at some point, we will be going through these fish and getting this fucking sorghum looked at once and for all, because that's a fucking definite. So, and we've got, like I say, we've got one redraw on the UK prizes, and that'll be the pom-pom tree here. That'll be the pom-pom tree there with the bonsai set. What we'll probably do is I'll probably pull the name out of the pot for that one on Thursday on Gaz's Live. Better put my temperature probe away. And that's about it for today. So, yeah, as always, guys, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot have been great. And we will catch you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, we'll catch you Thursday on the live.
That's all, cupcakes.